What if I was to give you a 1-minute scalping strategy that will require 2 simple indicators that you can use while trading your favorite indices such as NASDAQ 100 and US 30? Well, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down each tools that is needed to get an 86% win rate and even passing prop firms just like myself and my students are doing. Even towards the end, I'll be showing you a bonus indicator that you can use even to make this 1-minute scalping strategy more simplified to the point where you do not need to worry about every single time frame like the 4-hour or even the daily. I will literally show you the bonus indicator that you can use to eliminate all of that and only focus on a 1-minute time frame. So the first one we're going to talk about is market conditions. Market conditions is one of the most hidden gems that a lot of traders don't focus on. What we're going to do is pay attention to the 4-hour time frame, and we're going to pay attention to the daily time frame. Let's say on the 4-hour time frame, you notice that there's an uptrend going on. Basically, you notice market created a high, which indicates that now we're possibly heading up. But we also noticed that most recent high was broken with another move. Well, this right here is a simple indication that market is going up. No matter if we see anything else in any time frames, we just need to understand that the conditions of the market is very volatile as far as an uptrend, and let's only pay attention to that. Now, after establishing all of that, we need to ask ourselves this main question: from the daily or the 4-hour, where will this pullback in? Once we determine that, which we use something else, which I will be showing in this video in a bit, we will then now use that tool to help us enter in for another buy. Now, the most thing that we want to pay attention to is when this pullback occurs, I don't want you to feel like we are dropping just because market is going down. What you will want to do is take that 4-hour analysis and even that daily analysis and use that to determine that this is an uptrend and only look for buys on a smaller scale. So let's say that now we're jumping off the 1-minute time frame. This is exactly what we need to see. So on a 1-minute time frame, all we want to see is either the market is bouncing off of the same support level or the same demand level or the same supply level twice. If we can determine that, we now know that the buyers are strong and the sellers are weak. Another indication that we can look for on a 1-minute time frame is a simple move like this, where we can see that price basically created a high, but it never broke this low, and it actually broke the most recent high. After we determine that, we can then now sit here and say that we are now ready to buy in the market. So now let's say that move that we just seen was actually happening now. What we'll then want to do is we can also take this same trade from a 1-minute time frame and even ride it all the way up to the daily high. One thing I don't do is I don't just immediately enter in a trade and just hold that position all the way up to the daily high. I keep getting in and getting out, getting in and getting out, and getting in and getting out until it reach that daily high. Keep in mind, guys, going from a 1-minute to the daily time frame is not going to happen overnight. So there is opportunity, and this whole thing can actually occur within 1 week, which can basically be your entire profits that you can make. Okay, so now we understand how important market structure is and how important market conditions is, but that's not the most important thing here. What now is most important is using what we call Fibonacci sequence. Thanks to Fibonacci, he created the most destructive tool that everybody uses, from doctors, from artists, from all over the world, and even in the trading community we use it today, which is the Fibonacci retracement. Now, as you see my Fibonacci retracement, it is very simple and it's straight to the point. This level that you're seeing here is basically my negative 618% level. This level right here is basically my negative 27% level. Now, these two levels I use to only figure out my take profit. After I establish the market is either going up or going down, I then use these two red levels to determine my TP levels. Now, after that, let's say that we want to understand how far this pullback can happen. These are the two levels I focus on when the market is in a reversal trend. So let's say once again, we notice the time frame is up, bias up, and we are like, yes, we're looking to buy. But then we also determine that the market is basically consolidating, also known as pulling back. We now can use these two blue levels, which this first blue level is my 45% mark, and then this second blue level is my 61.8% mark. So if we see market come anywhere in here, that is when I go back to that same 1 minute setup and that 1 minute entry to then now look for a setup. Now I know all of this might sound a bit confusing, but if you are confused, make sure you drop a like and make sure you hit the comments down below and let me know, can you be more descriptive with the videos, because I'm doing what I can to make sure you guys get the best in a short amount of time. So let's take the same terminology as if we're in a live market. Notice how I'm already on a 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame gives me my overall bias as far as what direction we're going, which we clearly see we are going down. So now that I determined that, only thing I'm looking for on the 1 minute time frame is strictly sales and nothing else. So now me heading to the 1 minute time frame, I am simply looking for that setup that I had showed you earlier. And if you don't remember, here's another clip of it again. This is the setup that I am looking for, either one of the two, to help me determine if the market is ready to actually sell from a 1 minute time frame. Now, if we, let's say, look and we see and we spot this entry, I am then looking to short this entry, and we can either take it all the way back to the 4-hour most recent low, which is all the way down here, or we can essentially just keep getting in, getting out until we get to this level. So once again, notice how we immediately took this low out before we took this most recent high, which tells me that this can be an indication that the market is dropping. So since we already missed out on this opportunity, let's say we decided to get in here. Now the thing about this is, of course, you want to ask yourself, where should your stop loss be? Where should your TP be? And this right here isn't quite the video for it, but let's just say that we keep this very simple. What I always like to do is keep my stop loss at the most recent high, just to be in the safe side, but you can either keep it here, here, or here. Since I know US 30 is very volatile and I'm actually looking to ride this even further down all the way to these levels here, I am comfortably fine with having my stop loss just a couple pips about here. So let's go ahead and say we entered in this trade, and let's see where this trade takes us. Now immediately I want you guys to pay close attention here and notice how we immediately had tapped this most recent low here and we shifted. This right here is basically what I always break down that a lot of traders do. That is the big no-no that you do not want to do. You don't want to enter as a swing trader knowing that you got in as a scalper. So what I mean by that is, I have a video, if you guys want to watch that video, I'll pop it up right here, which goes more in depth on how you can pretty much have a even higher win rate by adding multiple TPs. And this is something that we do in our community all the time, and this is why we have such a good win rate, especially with S&P 500, just because of this little strategy here. But now, Grant, guys, this is pretty much how this all looks. But let's say that this is all confusing and you don't want to look at the 4-hour, you don't want to look at the daily, you don't want to go into 1 hour and try to figure out this whole map. Guess what? There is this tool that I use to help me eliminate all of that extra noise to make this even easier for myself. Now, the tool that I use is called Kudo. Is a blockchain power smart quality management app that helps businesses and teams function more efficiently, navigating evolving regulations and industry specific standards for compliance while maintaining core business objectives, post challenges that impacts productivity and quality management. Kudo integrates blockchains, AI to empower small and medium-sized businesses, as well as enterprise with exponential QMC capabilities, outpacking competitors' users' friendliness through transparency, security, traceability, token rewards, and marketplace integration. So yeah, just to really sum it down, Kudo is an innovative platform integration blockchain and AI technology, providing businesses with a secured and user-friendly solution for compliances, workflows, and data tracking while boosting efficiency with gamification, covering domains from food safety to workflow standards. Kudo's adapts ecosystem supports quality management across various industries. So guys, when you get the chance, check the links down below, understand what Kudos has to offer. If you're ever interested in investing into this token, it is definitely something you want to get upon. Also, they do have a website where you can check out all of the information from the pricing of the Kudos token itself, get the full scoop of the roadmap, understand the overall game plan they have, as well as the app that they have for you guys to download as well. Once again, use that link down below if you guys want to check out more with this token. And otherwise, let's get back to the video. Lux Algo. Now with Lux Algo Premium, with this basically means I can use this and only stick to one time frame, and it will literally map out everything for me. And this means from the fair value gaps, which which I use for another alternative than a Fibonacci. So if I'm seeing a fair value gap here, I use this as my Fibonacci, and this determines that, all right, this is basically where the pullback can end, and I will be looking for a buy if I'm obviously buying a market. Another thing I like about Lux Algo is they already have an internal and a swing market structure format all set in stone for us, meaning that we can determine if this was either a break of structure, a change of character, or a change of character plus. If you guys want more specific details on this, I will be dropping the video, and if you have not watched the previous videos on this, you can also do that as well. But this is basically an overall stat. You guys see here a screenshot of the settings that you want to have that I am using to help me with this and make this super simplified. Another thing that I also want to mention with Lux Algo is down here they have this structure scanner, which basically tells me on a 1 hour time frame it was a bearish change of character, and what a change of character basically means is a possible big reversal. So I know on this higher time frame, which I don't need to worry about going on a higher time frame, I can stay on a 1 minute time frame, even a 5 minute time frame, and hell, even a 30-second time frame, and I know for sure that this is an overall downtrend. Even though it looks like it's going up for now, I still understand that this is a downtrend. Let's say that we even had a fair value gap here and we're looking to wait on market to come here. This is basically where I will be putting limit orders to enter in the market and to take this opportunity. Now, once again, guys, if you love everything that I'm doing here and you want to get more in details with everything, you can go ahead and tune into our VIP mentorship, where we go live and exclusive and drop more gems. And we also do very detailed scalping videos. We also do bot calls, signal calls. We have our community calling out trades as well, and we go live every week. So if you guys want to get in tune with tradewithsolo.com, you can check that out. And once again, the more likes, the more appreciation I get, the more comments I get, the more spicy these videos will be, the more I put creative work into this, the more I keep dropping you guys fire gems. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Otherwise, your boy Solo, I'm out. Peace.